Hey everyone, I am back. Okay, so I finally got the packages, or the package I was expecting, so I'm going to share that with you. But first I want to share with you a Valentine's card that I got from my crafty friend Chris. Thank you, Chris, for the card. It's very cute. So I will put this up on my inspiration board. I appreciate you sending me that. I don't know what sets she's used here, but just so you know, the Happy Valentines is actually, looks like it's two separate dies, because the I in Valentine's is actually hooked to the Happy, and then the Valentine's Day is actually together as one set. So if you are looking for something like that, that's a nice size for a card. So there you go. And then she's got a die cut for the heart here, and the paper is up underneath. So it's really cute, like that. All right. I did get this one stamp from eBay. I don't think I have this one. I know I have one very similar to this, but I don't think it's the Easter one. And this one, if you want to read it, you can pause. It is an Easter stamp. It is an Inky Antics set from Buttermilk Basin. And you can see this has ink in it. I don't know. I still have my Ultra Clean sitting on my desk. So let's see if I can clean some of this out. It's like a purple, looks like ink. Oh, this is not good. I did not see this down here. And I say it's not good because it looks like this stamp is a little bit damaged. And it's the word "to come out." To come out. That's kind of, I don't know what people were doing with stamps. Like, I don't know if that's like melted or something. But let's see. I'm going to use the Ultra Clean to clean it up. I have my scrubby block right here. And you can see my hand gets all shiny from when I spray the block. But I think that's conditioner that's in the actual Ultra Clean, because you don't have to actually wash this with water when you're done. But that all came out. And you can see from the brush, though, there are hairs that are lifting out of the scrubby brush. I don't like that when it does that. But it did get up all that ink. So I'll have to wipe it down with my cleaning cloth here. Get that really good. Get those hairs out of there really good, because that would affect stamping. And I'll try this out, but I won't do that on the video here, because I want to show you something else that I got. And it is the cooling rack that I was looking for. But you can see it's very clean. The Ultra Clean works great. I don't know what that was, if it was dye ink or what, but it did get that stain out. No problem. And it probably is also conditioning the stamp, because that shininess is probably helping the rubber, because it was a little bit hard. This is a little bit more, what do you call it, squishy. But you can see here, and this is what you should look for. If you are buying stamps on the secondhand market, always check the rubber. And I think I missed that out when I was looking at this one. So I will send a note to the seller about that. See what can be done. Okay, so what I had ordered, and it didn't come in time for me to share with you all on my other video that I did, is this, not this one, but this is one of the sets I ordered from Close to My Heart. It is a recipe card. So I ordered the set because they don't come together, right? You can order the stamp set and you can order the die set separately, or you can order the bundle with the stamp and the die. So this one shows you, this is the stamp set here, and then this is the die set. So you get a card that has the die, and look at that card. It has like a border, a decorative border on it with little diagonals that are basically impressed. And then you get the little tab that will adhere to the card. So that's like a pull tab. So there's two in the die, and you get the magnetic sheet to come with it. Unfortunately, the sheet doesn't fit together inside of the stamp set here. So you can store them together by just putting this in the bag or some other way. And I actually don't think, yeah, the die will fit inside of this container, this Close to My Heart container, if you take it off of the magnetic sheet. There's only 2 pieces in the die, so I'd be fine with doing that, okay? So that's the first set I ordered. The second set actually is the one that I wanted. One of my viewers, her name is Karen Martell. Thank you, Karen, for letting me know about this set. She had found this set on the Close to My Heart website and knew that I was looking, so left me the name of it. It is called Freshly Baked. This other one was called also Freshly Baked. That's weird. It has to have a different name. Yeah, it's called Freshly Baked Card Making. That's what this one is called. This one is called Freshly Baked Scrapbooking. I don't know. So the stamp and die set is what I ordered. You can, again, order the 2 separately, or you can order them together. I ordered the stamp and die set just because it's nice to have a set. Now, this is the thing, right? If you search for cookie rack die, you won't find any, I don't think. If you were like Googling or something like that. But this one is under this name, Freshly Baked Scrapbooking. And if you look and see, you have coordinating dies, the ones in blue, for the stamp set. So the stamp set has all of these little images in it, and they have coordinating dies for each of the blue items. Then you have this blue die right here, which is the cookie rack. There's no stamp set for it. And you have these 2 sentiments. So here is the set. It's really large, the stamp set. And then here's the die set. So I have cut this one out. Here's the cookie rack. Now the cookie rack, you'll notice, is just basically a grid that has rounded corners, like a cookie rack. I brought out one of my stamp sets that is a cookie rack. This is the one that, from the stamp market. It is embossed, heat embossed on the front of this card. It's not a die cut. Okay. I had actually sent this out. This card went out to a friend of mine during Christmas, actually a former coworker, and I didn't have the right address, and it came back to me. So I got it back. I'm actually going to cut this card in half and reuse the front. Just put it on another card for next year. So this cookie rack, it's heat embossed. It's a stamp. And I heat embossed it in black, ultrafine detail embossing powder from Simon Says stamp, I believe. That's where it came from. So you can see this cookie rack has the dips, and these little dips are the legs for a cookie rack to kind of keep it that little height off the counter. And this one doesn't have that. So you can see here, they are the same size, almost. Just a little bit shorter. But it is a cookie rack. So you can see that it doesn't cover the entire front of an A2 size card. You would have some room to kind of play around with some real estate here. So I did cut it. I'm actually going to separate the 2 sets, or the actual coordinating dies for the stamp and the cookie rack, because I'm going to probably use the cookie rack more than the actual dies there. And I did cut it out of the same Tim Holtz paper that I've been using. This paper is metallic foil. It's called Onyx, and it comes in a pack like this. But it's like a gunmetal gray, like you would find on a cookie rack. So I'm going to lift this up. This is a 4x6 piece of paper. I'm going to use this for my card that I'm going to make or tag. And this is the Peachy Keen gingerbread die. It's the largest of 3 in the set, and you can see how well it covers the cookie rack here. So this is an actual die designed to be a cookie rack. Finally found one. Thank you, Karen. And I know some of you guys were looking for it as well, for something like that as well. I gave you lots of different options. I have those, and now I have an actual cookie rack die. So the way you would adhere to or I would adhere it is, rather than trying to put glue on all these tiny little lines, just apply the glue to the die cut, and stick the die cut on top of the cookie rack. Okay, that way that'll adhere it down for you, and you don't have to worry about glue globs coming out the side of the little grid lines. It's kind of annoying to see that, so I think it's cleaner to do it so that you're using the glue on this piece here. Okay, so that kind of shows you the actual cookie rack, and what it looks like on an A2 size card would be like this. So you can see how the coverage is. And, you know, compared to an actual stamp that I have, it's very similar in sort of style. The detail isn't there like this one has, but that's fine, you know, I think. So there you go. I'm sorry, my picture isn't as good. And I haven't cleaned up my desk, so I need to do that as well. So anyway, that is probably the last round of my little gingerbread play that I have, but I wanted you to see the options for the cookie racks, and that there is one option out there. I don't know. This came out last October, I believe, from Close to My Heart. So October 2023 is when it came out. I ordered it, and it took about a week and a half to get to me, and it came from Texas. So I don't know if they still have a lot of these in stock. They even have a paper pack that I probably should have ordered, but I didn't because I just didn't feel like ordering it for some reason. I'm not going to order again just for that because it took too long to get this to get here. So just figure I got plenty of paper, I'm fine. But yeah, so take a look at Close to My Heart if you're looking for a cookie rack die, and you don't already have one of the ones I've suggested. But this is it right here. Let me put it behind. So I'm probably going to just separate these dies out and put them in with the stamp set since they coordinate, and then keep this on its own because I'll use this for, you know, other projects outside of that set. So anyway, that is again called Freshly Baked Scrapbooking. There's the item number. If you go to the Close to My Heart website, you can probably find this on their site if they're not sold out. Hopefully they're not, for those of you who want it. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.